Vinyasa flow today. If you don't have a block, kitchen chair handy is going to be good for at the end, or if you're by a couch or something, just so you can work into your edge without going too far. So we'll start right away coming into child's pose. Big toes touch, hips back to your heels, knees wide, and then start crawling yourself forward, folding from your hips, reaching out. Hands can be extended way out. You can go post your arms, forehead to the mat. Good. Stay here, take a few breaths here. Big inhales through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Over half of the secret to splits is not stretchy hamstrings. It's going to be mindfulness and getting really grounded and having really, really long breath so you can ease yourself into the stretch and kind of work at that edge without panicking, without seizing up. So take 2 or 3 more breaths right here. Feel yourself really grounded, really in contact with the earth. Good. And come up to all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow, pull chest forward between your biceps. Exhale, cat. Then one more, inhale. Exhale. Good, find a neutral spine. Step your, I'll show you on the left so you can see it in the video. Step your right foot out to the right side of your mat, straight out like your belly button. And then sink back into a half child's pose, starting to wake up inner thighs. So your right leg will be the one that's out. You can keep a warrior foot, you can flip your foot up, doesn't matter. Finding a little stretch here through inner thigh. Breathe in. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale, come up. Switch out, other leg steps out to the side of your mat. Exhale, half child's pose, sink back. Then find the spot where you're starting to get a little inner thigh stretch. Ankle is up to you. The extra mobility in your ankle is great. The extra flexing or stretching your ankle is great. Keeping warrior. If it's not there, just let your foot fall towards the big toe side. Good, inhale, come up to all fours. Cat cow, freestyle, wiggle side to side, just gonna move it out, waking yourself up, waking spine up, hips up, and when you're ready, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Okay. Take a big bend in your knees here, lift your sits bones way up. So rotate your pelvis, tip your hips way, way, way up. Keep the soft bend in your knees and let your heels relax down to the ground. Good. Make sure there's no tension in your neck. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Hey, buddy. Good. And then when you're ready, look forward. Walk forward. Find ragdoll. Feet land at hip distance. In fact, for the whole class today, we're going to think hip distance feet. Grab opposite elbows. You can sway. You can walk your hands side to side of the mat, getting lower back stretched out, side bodies. When you're ready, bring yourself back to center, weight in your heels. Again, hip distance between your feet. Bend in your knees, sit weight back into your butt, and then roll up through your spine. Big, tall inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen heart forward. Exhale, plant hands, right foot, steps to the back of your mat, right knee down, right toes point. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, half splits. Plant hands or grab that chair right close so you can keep your sits bones flipped up so you're getting the max stretch in your hamstring here. You don't have to ram into it, but just finding a breath here. Good. Come back forward to a kneeling lunge. Plant hands, step back, downward facing dog. Right away, right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step right foot forward, left knee down. Kneeling lunge. Inhale, come up. Exhale again, grab chair or blocks here, keep yourself up for this first half splits. Coming in hot, coming in right away. And find the lift of your sits bones, your right butt bone, to lengthen back through your hamstring. Good, inhale, walk forward, plant hands, step feet to the top of your mat, half lift.
Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back. Plant your knee, point your toes. Inhale, rise up. Left hip is coming forward here, so we're getting front and back of our hips here with sun C. Exhale, half splits, fingertips on the floor, heart forward, tailbone up. Or again, keeping a chair or blocks handy the whole time. Good. Hands forward on an inhale, step back on an exhale. Hey buddy, left leg high, step forward, kneeling lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, forward. Exhale, stay. Inhale, halfway lift, top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center at your side. Gonna renew one more sun C, breath to move it that same way with half split. So we're waking up hips on your lunge, front of your hip flexors, on your half splits, hamstring. Keep going with that. Here we go, inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Amika, come help me. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, kneel. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, half splits, hands plant. Again, chair is a great option. Heart forward, tailbone up. Exhale, here. Inhale, rise forward. Exhale, plant hands, step back, downward facing. Inhale, right leg high, inhale. Exhale, step through. Kneel. Inhale, rise up, feeling the left hip flexor. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, rise to a kneeling lunge. Exhale, plant hands. Inhale, half lift, top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Left leg leads to the back of your mat. Inhale, rise up, still getting the left hip flexor. Exhale, pull back, right hamstring. Inhale, pull forward, reach up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, last side, left leg high, inhale. Exhale, step, kneel. Right hip flexor this time as you rise up, reach up. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, kneeling lunge. Exhale, plant. Inhale, step forward, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach. Exhale, hands to side or heart center. Good, inhale, reach up, lift high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant, step, step, high plank. Hold. Press the mat away and make your legs stronger here. Think tuck tailbone, lengthen low back, lengthen neck. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing inhale. Downward facing exhale. Right leg high, inhale. Heel to glute, stack, reach, open, stretch out more. Right hip flexor. Yeah, you gonna help stretch? Hey buddy. Good, inhale, lengthen, exhale, step through. Warrior one, left heel spins down. Put your heels, again, on Grandma's Nordic track. 2 separate lanes of traffic. And then inhale, rise up, warrior one. Hey. Reach your hands high. And then bind them behind your back. We'll get a little shoulder opening too here. We don't need it for half splits, but it always feels good. So inhale, lift heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Lengthen through your arms, lengthen through your neck. Exhale here. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Good. On an inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, stay. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Take a little reverse triangle just because it feels real nice. And then on your exhale, come through, reach. Right hip pushes back. Right arm reaches forward. Triangle pose. Press against your shin to open up, find more hip. So you're gonna get some inner thigh, you're gonna get some hamstring here as you push your right hip back, reach your head forward. Good, inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana, ninja pose. So turn your left foot out, right toes to the sky. Stay high Skandasana here first. So your hips stay above your knee or right down at parallel with your knee. Don't drop all the way down yet. Hold here. Pull back from your right foot. Good, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill. Find your way to down dog. You can push up, up dog. You can just go straight to down dog. You're very helpful, thank you. Yeah. Good. Left side, inhale, leg up and over. Again, like I said in class the other day, if you have a wall near you, if you're in a tight space, instead of getting frustrated, use it. Put your foot on the wall, put your foot on the monkey perches next to you, and use that to press and reach and press and reach and get more opening. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step. Inhale, warrior one. Make sure your feet are on two different tracks here. Rise up. Hey. Hands behind your back, bind. Inhale, open. Exhale, push your right heel back as you pull your right side body forward, lengthening out. Good. Punch your hands back, reach your head long. Okay. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Use the rotation here to you'll get some front of your right hip, low belly, abdomen. Hi, kunkusus. Thank you. Oh, yep, thanks. Warrior two, straighten, reverse triangle. And then reach, so again, find this length here. Your heel pushes down, your hip pulls back, your chest, your left ribs, we're on the left side, so left heel down, left hips back, left ribs forward, triangle pose and rotate open. Good, keep finding length here, keep breathing, lengthen to the back of your left leg. Good, inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana, again, stay high here as you sit back, hips stay over knee. Pull back from your left leg. Good, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill plant. Step, step, your choice. Push up, up dog, or just downward facing dog. Thanks for the hairdo, Amika, I appreciate it. Next, inhale, step, step, hop, top of your mat, yogi squat, feet out wide, sit down low. Keep your back long here as you press your knees out. Again, chair here is a great option to hold yourself up, elbows on your knees. Press your feet down, press your knees wide. Good. If you want to do a little power here, you're welcome to take crow. Otherwise, we'll meet back in downward facing dog as you exhale, step, step, flow, or just sink back downward facing dog. Good. Right leg high, inhale, heel to glute, up and over. One more time, reaching open, right hip flexors. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step through crescent lunge, high crescent lunge. Right foot plants, left hip steers forward, scoops forward as you come up. Good. Sink into it here. Press from your left foot to get more stretch in the front of your left hip. Reach hands strong overhead. And then we'll twist away from it to get even more length on your left hip. So your left hand takes your right knee, right hand reaches back. You're welcome to make it a back bend, right hand to the left thigh as your right hand to the left thigh as your left hand goes up and back. Oofties, that's a lot of rights and lefts. Good. Come back to center crescent lunge. Warrior one, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle, hand finger under the mat or your knee, it's still extended. The extended part is your top arm reaches up and over. So you get this side body stretch. Reaching long, spin your tricep in towards your sheet and lengthen. Try and touch the wall out ahead of you. Good, warrior two. One more time, triangle. So reverse triangle just because it feels so good. And then come into it, finding more length. Heel, hip, ribs on the right side, making that long angle so you can stretch into it. Good. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. I want you to be real honest with yourself here. You don't have an audience. Sinking low isn't going to do much for you, especially if your heel pops. You're losing a whole bunch of lower leg flexibility. So stay as low or as high as you need to keep your heel down. Breathe here. And then we're going to shift to the other side. So right side Skandasana. left. Hands can be on the floor or on that chair out in front of you holding right, left, right, left. Come to center, turn toes in, hands to hips like Wonder Woman. Lift heart, exhale, forward fold. Good, think halfway lift, pull your heart forward. Exhale, fold down. Lifting sits bones way up. Bend your knees if you need to get your sits bones as high as you can. Good. Plant hands, pivot to your right foot, step back. Downward facing dog. Left side, left leg high, inhale. Heel to glute stack, open reach. Exhale, step through. Crescent lunge, inhale, rise up. Hey buddy, you can help. Come here. Come here. Right hand to left knee, twist and open. There's a reason for these guys, I'll tell you in just a second here. Good, warrior one. Sorry, good, crescent lunge, reverse. Good, warrior one, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Top arm reaches up and overhead. Good. Reverse triangle, straighten left leg. Triangle, kick left hip way back. Dive into it, open across your chest. Very good. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. Good, you're welcome to stay as long as you want or do the shift back and forth. Left, right. You don't have to go this fast. You can do 2 breaths. Left, hold for a couple. Right, hold for a couple. And eventually when you feel even, come to center. Find your second side forward fold. If you want the chest expansion, hands bind. Inhale, punch down, lift up. Exhale, up and over. Mika, what are you doing, buddy? Hi. Yeah. Here. Whoa. Hi. Good. Hands to hips, rise back up. And then pivot to the front of your mat. Find your flow. This time when you're done flowing, press back forward to plank, lower down to your stomach. Good. So we're gonna think half locust. You can do it on your side for like a half saddle, like for yin. Otherwise, just grabbing your right foot, half wheel. Grabbing your right foot here and just getting a little stretch. Using your left hand for support. Getting a little stretch through your right hip flexor. Notice if you're feeling anything in your low back, get your left hand off the floor so that you're not pressing into it. You're using your strength here to open up hip flexor. Gonna do the other side. Grab left. Right hand is just there for support. Don't press into it because we don't want to pinch low back. We want it to be opening on the front of your left hip flexor. Good, lower down. Full wheel, bow, not wheel, bow, is an option here. You can do locust or again half, or if you can grab both feet, get them. Kick and lift. And feel the stretch on the front of your hips here, even as you're kind of balancing on the low belly. Breathe here, kick your toes higher to get more stretch front of your legs. Good. Breathe and hold for 2. 1, lower down, right here on the mat, palms up, belly down, Shavasana. Just feel it here for a second. Okay, come back, chin to the mat, kick your heels into your glutes one more time. Again, if this is too aggressive for you, take a little cobra, a little locust, build yourself up, pause the video, come back. Otherwise, grab legs, kick lift. Thank you, buddy. Good, and as you lower down, take a moment here, left ear, belly down. Eventually moving your way back towards a nice, easy child's pose. Press up, back, sit back soft, don't ram yourself into it. Let your low back soften as you sink back. Good, come back to all fours. Right leg is coming forward to half pigeon. Where's the splits? We'll get there, I promise. Right leg forward to half pigeon. Mika. Come here. Good.
So we're working more on the front of your left hip flexor here, pressing your left hip forward and down. If your hips float here again, grab your chair instead of sitting on a block, grab your chair and prop yourself up so that you can control the depth in your hips here. And we're gonna stay up for this half pigeon, so don't come down, stay up. And think, reach your left toes back, reach your left hip forward, lengthening the front of your left leg. Using, again, 1 chair, 2 chairs, couch, whatever you need to hold yourself up so that you can stay in it. Relax shoulders. Finding sensation in your left hip for 3. Breathe 2. Mika, can you turn that back on, please? Thank you. No, on. Thank you. Come here. Hey. Come here. You're so silly. Good. Press back to downward facing dog or all fours. And then left leg comes forward, half pigeon, same thing. Amika. Thank you for setting the mood. Come here. Again, blocks, chair, whatever you need to hold yourself up so that you can sink into it instead of sitting on one. I know I normally have you do that in class, but for today I want you to be able to hold yourself up and control how much you sink down into it. Come here. You're so bad. All right, enough of that monkey business. You're welcome for that one, Marcy. Press back to downward facing dog, and then step your right foot forward to a kneeling lunge, just like we started class. Right foot forward to a kneeling lunge. Good. Chair is handy again here, either side, both sides, couch. And we're gonna just work into a little flow. So inhale, heart forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back, hold. Left hand goes to the floor or to a block or to a pillow. Right hand open, so you're twisting across your front straight leg. Doing a little IT band. Good. And then come back to a lunge. And we'll take lizard. So you can heel toe your right foot out to the right. Right hand inside of your right foot. Hold here as you start to lower yourself down. Maybe bend your elbows. Maybe come down to your elbows. Hold here and breathe. So as it turns out, splits in Sanskrit is Hanumanasana. Hanuman was the monkey god back in the day. It turns out he's a naughty, naughty little boy. Very mischievous. Had a good heart, but liked to screw around with people. Press your right knee out, so you come back up to your left hand. Press your right knee away from you, opening up inner thigh. Spin your chest up and open across your right leg. So Hanuman, the little baby god, had all these amazing powers. Super strong, he's a warrior, real smart. He's also a smart ass. So Hanuman, the naughty monkey, decided that he was going to screw around with not only some sages, but also the sun. Bring your knee back into center, switch legs, right leg back, left leg forward. Finding kneeling lunge first here. And inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Take a couple more breaths here, in and out, in and out. And stop at the back, right hand down, left hand open, get the twist. Good, come back forward when you're ready, heel toe your left foot out, finding lizard. So Hanuman, the monkey god, as I recall, thought that Surya, the sun, Surya Namaskar, the sun salutations we did, thought that Surya looked like a delicious apple that he wanted to eat. So he jumped up in the sky, tried to eat him. Surya knocked him out of the sky, gave him amnesia, made him forget all of his powers and ability and how good he was. You have to check that with Steph Fisher to make sure that I'm right on or close enough. Option here to press your left knee out with your left hand. So the little monkey decides, right, he's nothing special, goes and studies, and eventually his mom is kidnapped. Good, find your way back to downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, kneeling lunge.
Here we're coming into it one more time. Give your hips a little floss. Backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. And as you're ready, start crawling your right foot forward into an extended lunge. That might be your splits for today, that's okay. Again, grab a chair, grab a couch, lean on it, hold yourself there. So this naughty little monkey who forgot all about how amazing he was. Yeah, I'm talking about you. His mom gets kidnapped and he has to go save her. Doesn't think he can do it, doesn't think he can do it. And as he believed in himself, like you should be doing right now, as you're breathing and letting yourself sink further into splits without noticing it, as he believed in himself, he regained his powers and was able to cross, some say a big mountain range, some say a ocean. So that's what this pose signifies, is being able to reach as far as you possibly can without hurting yourself. For 3, find a little bit more, you got it. Breathe. 2, 1, and then slowly start bringing your leg back and pull it in, wrap it around, back to all fours, hip circles. And then your left is gonna step forward. Real easy here. Give yourself an extra back and forth flow, an extra back and forth, giving your hips time to adjust. And then go ahead and grab your chair, grab your block, start scooting your left leg forward as we hold here. Next time I'm gonna have to have Steph do a Zoom conversation so she can get in and tell us exactly the rest of the story and a little bit better. There's a whole bunch more background. But thinking about here, controlling your breath, real slow. You're completely grounded, you're completely safe. It's okay to experiment it a little bit, see if you can press into a little bit more with breath. Know when your stopping point is for today, but feel if you're at your actual edge or if you're just a little fearful of going further forward. Give yourself just a little bit more. Take 2 more breaths right here, see if you can settle in just a little bit deeper. Perfect. Plant hands, wiggle your left foot back. Good. Find around the world with your hips. And then crawl forward, tuck, cross legs, roll back onto your back. And we'll spin a nice reclined pigeon here, so you can take your right ankle across your left knee. Option if you want, you can just stay right here. You can pull your left leg in towards you, push your right knee away from you. If you're feeling good and you just want to lay here for a hot second, do it. And then we'll take it into a twist. So if your left leg is up, plant it back down, keep the shape of your legs and just drop them off to the left. If you pull your right knee in towards you, you're gonna get more low back. If you push your knee away from you, you're gonna get hip flexor, low belly. Yeah, are you back? It's your pose. It's the monkey pose. Hey. And then switch out your legs. Right foot plants, left foot crosses. And you can just stay down here and just let it be real passive. You can pull your knee in towards you. And then twist off to the other side. And pull your knees back to center, knees together, pull into your chest. And then however you would like to finish class, you can find a wall, throw your legs up the wall. You can just shut the video off, find Shavasana for a few moments. Whatever it is that you need to do to finish your practice. Thank you for joining today. Thank you, Miko, for helping. And Dakari, eating your bun back there. Settle in, find peace. The work is over.